Hey everyone, this is Lindsay Anderson, and I'm here to talk to you about how to give your face some depth and not to look all one color. I see people out and they've done a great job with their concealer and with their foundation, but they just look one color. I think they're scared to use bronzers or they're scared to use blushes. So I'm going to show you a few really quick ways to give your face some depth. So I've already used my primer and I've used my foundation and concealer, so I have a nice neutral palette here to work with. So I'm going to take a little bit of a bronzer with our Lime Life #1 brush. I'm just going to put a little bit of that right up here in my hairline. So there are different places that you want to think about doing your bronzer. Like if you have more of a square face, you want to kind of think about doing in the corners. If you have a really oval face, you want to do at the top and at the bottom. Anything that you want to kind of disappear a little bit, you're going to shadow with bronzer. I'm going to create a little bit of a cheekbone look right here. So when you first do it, it kind of makes your face look a little bit dirty. I kind of laugh about that, but I promise you it all blends together well. What you want to do is you want to picture a line from the top of your ear to the corner of your mouth, stopping at the edge of your eye. So I've just kind of gotten used to doing this line, so I really don't have to hold my finger there anymore. But if you need to hold your finger right here under the edge of your eye, you can absolutely do that to make sure you're not getting too close to the corner of your lip. I also, for myself, just like to put a little bit right here on my jawbone and a little bit right here on the base of my chin. If you have a wider bridge of your nose and you want to make that look a little bit thinner, you can take a little bit of it and put it right here on the sides of your nose. If you feel like your nose looks really long, you can also take a little bit and put it right here on the tip of your nose like that. So this is going to give you just a little bit of depth in and out with that bronzer. So, you know, a lot of people get scared of the word contour, but it's really so simple. It's all about highlighting and all about shadowing. So I've already done my concealer with the highlighting. So I'm going to take a little bit of our #1 blush called Alive. #1 is in the number that it is on our website, not necessarily our #1 seller. But this one's called Alive. It looks like a really mauve color in the palette, but it really gives a nice natural color. So I always put on just a little bit more than I really expect to use during the day, because I'm going to take a brush and an empty brush, I'm just going to kind of blend these things together. You can also take a highlighting blush. So I believe this one's I think it's number 6. Don't quote me on that, but it's called Glowing. And I like to take a little bit of it and just put it right up here. You'll notice that I do a lot of padding with my blush. Like I press it into my foundation with this number 3 brush. It's an angled brush. So I do a lot of padding of my blush it's kind of like pressing it into my concealer. It makes it look much more natural. I like to take this number 2 brush. This is a really big fluffy brush. I like to take it with nothing on it, and I just simply rub that back and forth, and it just kind of blends that all in together in the areas all around it. And you can see now I don't have a flat face, a flat colored face, if to be a little bit more clear, a flat colored face, excuse me, goodness gracious. So that's it. That's so simple, so easy to do, to give you a little bit of depth. So if you're watching this on Facebook, I'd love for you to hit the follow button. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit subscribe. I would love for you to watch more of my videos. I'm going to be posting more and more of them on YouTube, on my channel, and even, I mean, I've always done a lot on my Facebook page. So YouTubers, you can always catch me on Facebook because you have a lot of videos there. So I'm starting to carry them over to YouTube. So I hope you have an awesome day. If you ever have any questions about our Lime Life products, please shoot them down below. I think they're wonderful and I love to talk about them. So I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.